Hello you and happy 5th of December and welcome back to Kosii's Christmas Coaster Calendar, where today I'll be showing you how to build this gigantic nutcracker right here, which is really highly detailed and looks really good if you ask me. I really like how this one came out, so let's get on with it. Although quickly before I do start here, I would like to point out that this one is going to be quite difficult, so if you need to, do feel free to pause the video, slow it down, or even re-watch parts. Okay, so let's start. So what we first need to do here is go into our scenery and scroll all the way along until we find this lovely cylinder right here. We just need this big one right here. Now, I'm just going to place the first leg right here-ish. It doesn't really matter where you place it, though. And then we just want to bring this over on a quarter snapping over to about here. And then we want to bring that up so it just goes to about halfway through right there, like so. So now we've got the first bottom part of our shoes, which we need to just paint this nice little black color right here on plastic. Next, we need to actually add the top part of the legs right here. So what we want to do is just on a quarter snapping, bring it until we've got this little gap in the middle like so. And we just want to bring that on the other side too. Now you can see that what we're using right here is just this little white color here with eyes just for his little legs right there. And then what we need to do in the middle is actually add those little circles to actually add the little buckles in right here. So we just want, I think it is this sphere right here, and on no snapping we just want to bring it down until it's about in the middle, like about there I'd say. And then we obviously want to bring that over to the other one using a quarter snapping and paint that using this color right here on plastic. Okay, so now let's get this little red base going around him right here. So what we want to do is just go into our primitives and just get one of these big massive primitives right here. In fact, we'll just use this smaller one right here. It doesn't really matter what you use right here because we're just going to use this for the actual circle right here. But we're just going to go on to custom snapping right here and just set it to 0.125 like so. Sorry, I didn't actually press enter right there. And we just want to bring that across like so, just free, and then that you'll see that lines up perfectly in the middle right there, which is what we want. We want to just place that in, and then we just want to get, if we type in flat here, just this little cylinder, and we want to bring this out by a quarter on this side right here. Next, then what we can do is hold shift and click right here, and then hold shift and middle mouse click on this right here. And then if we just use 22.5 degree snapping, we can rotate this going all the way around to make a bit of a bigger circle right here, so that our base is actually the right sort of size. And then we obviously want to paint that all right here, which we can do just using this little red right here on plastic, and just make sure that you go all the way around just the edge like this sort of thing, and that should allow you to actually paint going all the way around here. And there we go, guys, we've got that little base in right here. So let's add his little shoes in. We need to just get this right here and bring it down on a quarter until it just lines up like so. And we just want to bring that out by not a quarter right here, by just also yeah, by a quarter. I accidentally went out by too much. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so we want to bring it out by a quarter like so, and then get this little circle again right here, the middle one right here, and we just want to bring that up until it just sits into the middle and the edge goes round like that. Then we can bring that onto the other shoe here too, and that is his little shoes in. Okay, so let's actually get his little body in right here. So we just want to come into this piece right here, which we're just going to keep just to make life a little bit easier right here, and we just want to scroll all the way along again until we find one this little piece right here. We just want to bring that up on a quarter snapping until it lines up perfectly with at the top of his legs right here. And then once we've done that, we want to bring that up by another two like so that we've got 3 here, and then we want to leave a little free gap here, so 1 2 3, and then we want to do 1 2 3 4 like so. And then what we want to do right here is add in our little middle piece. So we're going to get this right here, and we're just going to bring that up to the top part right there, and then what we're going to do is just bring it down to the middle part and bring it out by a quarter like so, just like that. And just as we did down on the base right here, we're going to actually paint this going all the way around. Now, to make this a little bit easier, you just want to paint it the same black that we used for the boots right here. So you can hold shift and and click, and then hold shift and middle mouse button right here, and then on 22.5 degree snapping, you can rotate going all the way around to add his little belt like so, until we go all the way around like that, and then that should look quite lovely. And now we can delete that little top piece right there, and we can start adding our cones in right here to connect everything together. So we just want to go into our primitives and come down until we find this little cone piece right here, and on a quarter snapping we can place like that, rotate it around and bring it down until it lines up, and there you go. Now, of course, we want to paint his body the same color as we did as the base right here, so just paint that all like that. And then we're just going to add an extra one of these on the top right here so that we can actually add in the little gold edge around his shoulders. So that's the exact same gold that we've used down there, which you can just paint like so. Now, to add the little buckle on his belt right here, what we want to do is just come in here and find the button right here, and we just want to bring that across, rotate it round like so if you need to, and we just want to basically line this up like so. We want to bring this all the way back until you can see that base part right here. We want to bring it until it completely sticks out like so. And then once you've lined everything up right here, make sure it's all okay. We can then just bring this across by 0.1 on either side, so we can go 0.1 across there and then 0.1 across there. Now we just need to paint these so that they look a little bit nicer. So for our colors right here, the first two just need to be these black colors that we've been using everywhere else, and then I need to have the gold color, which we've used here and on the little buckles on the bottom right there. And there we go. Once you've painted that, you've got the little buckle right there. I've not done that quite perfect, I'm not gonna lie. I could have lowered it down a bit, but it doesn't matter because I'm just showing you how to build it. You can do a much better job, of course, yourself. Now we're gonna get his arms in right here. So what we want to do is just come onto here by holding shift, and we want to bring this across until it just sticks out here using this cylinder piece right here. We can then bring this down on no snapping until it's about halfway through here, and actually we want to just use this piece right here just so that we can actually, you know, do this all in one go and have to do it a bunch of times right here. So we just want to place 1, 2, 3 of those one after another like that, and then we can just place a big cylinder like so and bring that going all the way down to it's just after that right there. And now to add his little hands in right here, we just want to come into the sphere like so, and we just want to bring that down on a quarter snapping. In fact, we're just going to go on to no snapping right here to make this a little bit easier, and we just want to bring this down until it sticks out just a little bit like so. And then we can just bring that down by a quarter right here also. In fact, I might even bring that up on just no snapping, just bring this up a little bit. And then what we can do right here is paint this part here as the little black to make sure he's got the little sleeves right there. And then for his skin color right here, I've just used this color here on plastic, and we just paint that like so. And on the top, to give him his little shoulder pads, I guess, I don't know, I guess you call them shoulder pads, we just want to place in an orb straight like that and paint it the exact same black color. And now we just need to duplicate that onto the other side, so I'm going to do that real quick. And now we've got both of his arms in right here, we can do this little, like, I guess, I don't really know what you call this right here, but we're going to add it in right here. So we're just going to come in and scroll all the way along until we find this lovely pole right like this, and we're just going to rotate that around by 45 degrees. Now if we just bring this here on a quarter snapping, we just want to bring this out to the front and bring it down a bunch. Now you're just going to bring it down until it about in the center of his chest right here, and then we're going to add in an extra 2 by just changing our snapping here to 0.2 and bringing one above right here and one below, and then we can just add the little balls on the end right here by adding them in using this sphere right here, and just bring them across until they're at the end. You do need to go into no snapping right here to perfectly line these up, but then once you've done that, you can literally just go back into about 0.2 custom snapping and bring that all the way up on both the sides. And of course, the balls at the end need to be painted this gold color, and the middle bars right here, we want to paint the black color like so. So there's all of his body, and now we get to the very fun part of doing his head right here. And by fun, I mean painful, so let's just get on with it right here. So we're just going to do shift and click right here, and we're just going to leave a 1 gap and bring this up by 3 like so. We want to paint this the actual color of his skin like so, and add in 2 big cylinder primitive sphere thingies right here, not cylinders. We just want to bring those in. Actually, we want to just raise that up by a quarter like so that it has this little bit of an edge around it. And then we want to do the exact same on the other side here. We just want to bring that up by 1 like that and add that in. Oh no, I did not mean to delete that. I meant to paint it. Oops. And we just want to paint both of the sides right here with the lovely little skin color. And now we can get onto his hat. So to do his hat right here, we want to just leave a 2 gap like so, like that. And we just want to add in his hat going all the way up. We want to bring that up by 5 right here and just paint that in the lovely black color like so, and add a sphere onto the end, which will mean that we get this looking all nice with the top of the hat. And then of course we just need to add the little rim around his hat right here. So what we just want to do is bring this down by a quarter and bring it out like so. Now just like we've done for the base right here and down here, we want to make this just a little bit thicker, so we just want to hold shift and middle mouse click right there, and on 25 degree snapping we can just bring this going all the way around just as we have done before like so, until we go all the way around, and that gives us the edge around his hat. And finally, to finish off his hat, we obviously want to add this little like thingy on it right here, this little buckle or whatever, I guess. And we just want to bring this out on a quarter, snapping right here and bring it up using this sphere right here, by the way. And we just want to place it until it's about in the middle, like so. You may want to move that in. I think it's pretty much fine though if you just place it in, although I am actually gonna just move it in just a tiny bit right there just to make it a little bit better. And we just want to paint that the exact same color that we've used for all of his clothes, except from with foil, so it gets that bit more of like a crystal sort of texture onto it. And then we just need to add in all the poles right here. So if we just search for poles, we can just get in this tiny little bit right here, and we can rotate this round using 22.5 degrees snapping right here, and we can just place this up by using quarter snapping right here. We just place 1, 2 like so, come back down, rotate by 22.5 degrees. In fact, actually, sorry, it needs to be 33, I don't know, so something like that. So we want to just go on 11.25 and bring it around 3 like so. 2, 3, and then you can bring that going up like that, and just paint that the same gold color that we've been using everywhere else. We're very close to being done now. Do not worry, we're very, very close to being done, because all we've now got left to do is do his little face and his hair. So for the face right here, to add in this little nose that he's got right here, you know, his little snoz, we're just going to bring out this little stubby bit of pole right here, and we're just going to bring that out to about here, and we're just going to place 1 right there and 1 right there, and of course paint that this color. Now right next to that, we need to actually add his face in. Now, to make this a lot easier for you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you the decal code in the description, so you will be able to find this in the description right here to use, and you just want to apply that onto this decal. We just want to bring that back as far as possible like so, and just actually place that in like that. And I'm going to give you the thing in the description, but it's this one right here, the Nutcracker face, and you can just use that in like so. Use enable transparency, and then you can see it lines up pretty nice. Now, if you do want to get this completely perfect right here, then you will actually need to just move it up a little bit. But really, it's fine. You don't need to do this. It's just if you want to get it exact right here, I do recommend moving it up just a little bit, you know, up and down until eventually you get it right like so. It was actually more right before. I actually went the wrong way. Oops. Like something like that. There you go. And now you can see that his like teeth go between there, which looks pretty lovely. And literally the only last thing now to do, oh, is not delete the path, is to add in his hair. So we're just going to come into here and get a hay bale, like so. We'll just get that out, and we'll rotate this round by 45 degrees, like so, and bring that out right here, just until it's not showing through his hat anymore, and bring that down until it's just not showing through the top of his hat. And we obviously want to bring that onto the other side as well right here, so it's not showing through the edge of the hat. And once you've done that, you can now paint his hair using just white and white like so, and you can put that in like that. One thing that I did actually just slightly forget, which isn't very important, which is probably why I forgot it, but you can literally just add in a little bit of wool right here at the back to add in this little bit of a back sleeve kind of thingy, I guess. So you just want to bring that around here, bring it down by like a half or something like that, and when we just bring it like this, we just want to go into no snapping to bring it out as much as possible like that, and paint that. And then now you've got his little back thing there, and of course you can remove the pole in the middle. Now you no longer need that, and that's everything you need to do right here. Yes, that's it. It was actually not that hard, to be honest. I mean, this is literally only going to be like a 10-minute video, so yeah, surprisingly easy. I thought this video would take like twice as long to make, but regardlessly, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Here's all the lovely supporters. Thank you all so much to my channel members and my Discord server users. You become a channel member by clicking the little join button down below. It's only 99p or $1.30 a month. You get shout outs, early access to showcase your park streams, sneak peeks, early access to videos, and so much more. But except for that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another one. Also, leave a like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in another one. Goodbye.